class. So all I want to ask you is, how are you? So the theme of the lesson is the tale of Peter Rabbit. I think you all know that fairy tale, but today I had something. But today I have something special for you. First of all, I had 4 pictures, and I divided them into small halves. So I have only 4 pictures and I divided them into 4 halves each of the picture. So what should you do? I will give a small piece of a picture each of you, and when I clap my hands you should stand up and find the whole picture. You should make a puzzle, and when you get the picture right, it means that you find all of your team members. So you will work in a team, in small groups for today. So I will give it to you and you will make it. So here you are sitting just like you should. It means that we all now have 4 groups, 4 teams. So the first team, the second team, the third team, and the fourth team, you all have books on your table so you can open it. And if you noticed, I made some marks for you. What does it mean? So the first group, you will work about the exposition, so the introduction. You have to read your part. You have 5 minutes to read that, and then you will make short retelling for each of us. So the group number 2, you will work at the plot development, at the plot actually. So you're the group number 2. So what should you do? You should read it with all of your attention, and in 7 minutes you have to be ready for retelling your part. The group number 3, you will work on the climax. Read it, check it, and then be ready to retell the story, your part of the story. And the group number 4, you will speak about the ending of the story. So what should you do? Read with all of your attention, and in the 5 minutes be ready to retell it. Okay, now when you get your task, look at the clock and let's get started. I told you to think about the naughty son, Peter Rabbit, and imagine yourself as a parent of that rabbit. And how could you protect him from getting into the troubles right now? You will do some presentation. You have only 2 minutes to read your advice for all of us. Syllables. What should you do? Every time when I will say open syllables, you should jump and stand up on the card with open syllables, and then read it for me out loud. But when I will say closed syllable, you should step on the closed syllable and read it out loud for me. So I will make it so I will say it very slowly. Sometimes I will be a little bit faster. So what you should do, you should do it with all of your attention. It's not just a game, it's a preparation for our control work. Open syllables and closed syllables. So if you hear me, just step on the syllable, on the right syllable. Let's play. So the next task is the longest task. So what should you do for this time? You get all this mind map and you will work on it about 20 minutes of the lesson. And if you notice that you have different parts on that paper, you have to think about the story with all of your attention, and we will do the mind map to be prepared for the next exercise and to be ready to retell the whole story. So in the middle of the paper, let's write down the name of that rabbit, Peter. We also will speak about his family. So right now, family, and we will speak about his problem, and also we will speak about the food, because we all know that there are a lot of different vegetables and fruits and a lot of sweets. So I will write down here food. These are your key words. What should you do? You should think about the story, and fill the gaps. So this mind map will help you to retell this story. Now you have the keywords: the Peter Rabbit, food, family, and problem. Think about it. Let's remind all the story. Write down everything that you remembered and that you've learned about the Peter Rabbit. It's time for assessment. And I will ask you some questions, and every time you will answer it right, I will give you this small block. What should you do? You should put it on your table, and every time you answer right, you will build the castle, just like that, the pyramid, if you can say it. And after that, you will count how many blocks do you have. If you have 2 blocks, it's okay. If you have 3 blocks or more, just 4, it's good job. If you had 5 blocks or even more, it means that you made a good lesson, that you did everything right, that you get the story, and you worked excellent. So now I will ask you that question, and every time you will answer right, I will give you 1 block and you will build the pyramid. As a homework, you will get a project. I am giving you 1 week to finish that project. So you will use a computer class anytime. You can visit it and you can do your homework. But right now, what will you do? I will separate you into small groups, 4 students in 1 group. And what should you do? You should make a video presentation or a video rubric, or you can also do something like maybe interview, or maybe like some TV shows. So it's all about your imagination, it's all about your creativity, and it's all about your ideas. In this video presentation, in this video blog, you should answer just 1 question. Is it difficult to be a parent? Just 1 question. Is it difficult to be a parent? And explain why. It should be video on 3 or 5 minutes, because there are a lot of groups, and we'll about to watch this video next week on the lesson. And you know that we don't have a lot of free time. That's why your video should be short but full of information. You all know that we have computer class, so right now I want you to visit computer class with me, and I will explain how to use this program and how to use this app. This app is called Movie Maker. It's absolutely easy, it's not difficult, and in your copybook you have instructions. I glued it and I stick that into your copybooks. So right now I will show you how to use this program, but if you will forget it, you can open your copybook, and it's a clearly explanation of this app. I divide you into small groups, 4 members in each of the group, and almost every student in our class has a smartphone with a camera on it. So you can use it to film it, and you can use our computer class to edit this video. And we have a lot of computers in our classroom to watch this video next week. What else? So you all know that we have a chat. We have a chat in Viber, and if you will get some problems, if you don't understand, if you don't get this program and how to use it, you can write down any messages. You can ask me anything, or your classmates, about this program and how to use it. when you will finish your project, and we all will be able to see that and assume that after all of that, I would ask you to download this video on YouTube, and then wait until some feedback, until some likes or the comments, and make the feedback. It's very good for your skills, for your English skills, for your grammar skills, and very good for your communication. So after I will check your projects, your video presentation, you have to download it on YouTube. The next week, I will tell you how to open your own channel on YouTube social media. So lesson is over, you may be free. Goodbye.